up, guys? It's day one. We're about to go for our first lap of practice at Long Beach. Got the car right here. We're in line, ready to go. We just had our drivers meeting. I'm super excited to drive this track. We did a little bit last year in Super Drift. This is the rookie year, the debut of the U.S. Army 250-year anniversary car. So I'm super excited, and it's going to be a good one. So we're going to have a bunch of in-car footage. Got a bunch of media. One drone. It's loud as hell. But we'll keep you guys updated.
Check this out. So on our FDF kit, Connor can smash this thing into the wall 40, 50 miles an hour. We got a little bit of a bent rod, and Josiah has built this in a consumable here. So this adjuster is supposed to be together in one piece like this, threads into the rod. You got a rod in on this side and this side. So all you have to do when you bend stuff, break a jam nut loose, thread it all out, thread in a new adjuster, and you're back on the track in less than 2 minutes. We had this fixed. Cambered adjusted, toe adjusted, everything. 2.5 minutes. Done deal.
Boys are swapping out an NOS bottle, putting a fresh set of GT radials on there. We're gonna be ready to get back out there. Got them both, bud. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are at Long Beach Formula Drift Round 1. This is the debut, my rookie year with the U.S. Army E46, representing them for the 250th anniversary of the U.S. Army. I'm super pumped. This year we are running the Pro Spec car for this event. The Pro car was not ready. We've been waiting on an engine, and we got 720 horsepower on a 200 shot. The car makes 590 NA. It's been competitive all day though. Got a lot of good chasing leads. I was struggling all day with Outer Zone 3, but we finally got it dialed in the last 2 laps. We ended up getting the tire on the wall on Outer Zone 2. We lost the trunk, did a little bit of body damage, but the boys are working on it now in hot pits. We are heading to autograph signings in about 15 minutes, so we're just getting a bite to eat, and then we are going to be going out for a warm-up, and then we're going to be going into the seating bracket for top 16 to place us into the top 32 tomorrow. Let's get it. I'm excited.
Here a continual battle from Pro Spec, Connor O'Sully, Tommy Lemaire. This is our Pro Spec, our championship battle.
This is
here
cool.
In seating.
O'Sullivan picking up a new sponsor, U.S. Army.
Big.
He's coming out.
Yeah, and then pops an engine, and now he's got a BMW. So
and there we go. Here we go, O'Sullivan. He is initiated here, and there is Tommy Lemaire talking about that BMW. Well, he's got BMW O'Sully. This is their first time competing in Long Beach, coming with Pro Spec. This is not a Pro Spec round. And O'Sullivan, given his background, so look at RCP says, here's the keys. Go for it. Let's see what you got. And, O'Sully didn't have, obviously, he didn't go all the way out there. I want to take a look at it, that first outside zone on initiation. Yeah. Let's see what this thing's got. Here we go. Tommy Lemaire now out front in the BMW, or they're both BMWs, but the green nose coming into that first outside. Yeah, that's what Tommy needed to do. Oh, side to side. The French Canadian coming into that third outside zone. Now transition. Here comes O'Sullivan. Look at that. Good car control by O'Sullivan coming out last inside clip. have an outcome here. Slide him left for O'Sullivan, right for Tommy Lemaire. It looks like DL gets one. Connor, one more time. Whoa! We are split across the four-time battle between that of O'Sullivan and TLO, Tommy Lemaire. Here we go, O'Sullivan, good angle from him. You saw a little failure to launch there from TLO. He takes that straight line, but O'Sullivan looks like he solved the course. Good fluidity from him. And that final inside clip dials it in. Woo! That was nice. That was real precision driving there from O'Sully in that United States Army BMW.
Said powered by maple syrup, so.
And I tagged that. I mean, all Canadian cars run on maple syrup. Highest viscosity oil. I'm just kidding. Here we go. Go for the Garagistic BMW, the Car TLO. And he did it last time. Can he do it again? Comes up a little bit short. Digs deeper, definitely. Look at O'Sully, though. The white shadow brings it on in. Again, both these guys coming from Pro Spec, coming to Pro. Diving in, sheds that bumper. Bang, bang. There you go. Bang-a-rang on that last inside clip. Rufio into that final inside clip. We had contact. Who's at fault? TBD.
And
let's go to it. O'Sully or Tommy Lemaire. Looks like Tommy Lemaire gets the advancement. And there you go. You got your wish, Canada. All right.
So we got knocked out in the top 16 seating bracket against Tommy. He was renting a car from Rome Charpentier. We had one more time, and then going into the second battle, I think I had a better lead and a really good chase. I kind of just threw it all away on that touch and go, and going into the inner clip was too aggressive. I did the same thing on our first battle and ran into him pretty good. I don't know if it's the car or he just maybe off throttle in that corner, but I ended up plowing him. I just gave me a fall, which I understand. I definitely was driving a little too aggressive. I think I should have played it safe, so I'm more mad at myself than anything. Because I know we could have had that. I should have just, after outer zone 3, just stayed back a little bit, maybe left a car or so, because that did happen on the first battle, but that's part of it. And I mean, we're still on the show tomorrow in the top 32, so I'm happy. Happy with how we did this weekend. We had some really good laps and competitions, so tomorrow we got practice and then we'll be in the top 32. The boys killed it. Did a lot of carnage and damage to this car this weekend, and they kept me on track. No downtime at all, so big thanks to all of you. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Yesterday we did quite a bit of damage on the car. We bent an upper arm on the FDF rear. We ended up going into outer zone 1 pretty hard, so luckily that's all we broke. That stuff's solid, super easy to change, so big shout out to the guys at FDF. Other than that, did a lot of body damage. The boys made it look new though. They're on it. We got a lot of duct tape on there holding this thing together, but she's looking good. She's gonna look good at 70 miles an hour from 50 feet away, so that's all that matters. When we get home, AZ Rag's gonna clean the car out for Atlanta. But yeah, we're going out to practice, so we'll see you guys in the top 32. Let's get it.
some great insight there. Very calm. I like that kind of, you know, a testimonial there. You know, getting some insight there from Fredrik Aasbo, three-time champ, you know, finishing top 3 overall last year. He's going against Connor O'Sullivan. Welcome to Formula Drift Pro O'Sully with that United States Army BMW, the Rockstar Energy Drink Toyota Supra. Woo, just a little smooch of the touche right there on the wall in that third outside zone. Look at O'Sully. He knows who he's going against. This is, and some contact was made. So I'll tell you, the wide arches, that thick rear end of that Toyota Supra, that Mark V, you saw again, just a good little smooch of the touche out there, out back on that outside zone 1. Ryan Littrell, he knew what to expect, and that's what you know going against Aasbo as well.
Yeah, and I mean, Connor O'Sullivan in this case as well, this is his pro spec car. He's down to only 700 horsepower right now, so he's got an uphill battle, but you know that Fredrik Aasbo is going to run an absolutely incredible lead line, and that's what we see here. Aasbo, where I think the judges might start
all the military active and, you know, past as well as those that are getting sworn in. So, all right, thank you so much to all the active military. Here we go, the United States Army, BMW. That of O'Sully goes in, and he gets out there now. Fredrik Aasbo, he comes up short, but he comes back. Look at O'Sullivan. He gets an outside zone 3. Look at this. O'Sully twisting the screws on a 3-time champion of Fredrik Aasbo. That of O'Sully goes in, and he gets out there now. O'Sullivan says, yeah, I might be a rookie, but I'm not a rookie to this game.
No. O'Sully has one of the fastest come-ups we've seen in the sport. His ability, like what he's been able to do in such a short period of time and run through all these different competitions, run through pro spec, now into pro. Look at that initiation. Was a little bit shallow through that section, just shouldn't have been on the rumble strips, but everything else about this run, man, little micro corrections so it adds a little bit more angle through there. Freddie has to back out into that transition, but dang, Connor O'Sullivan, I mean, coming out of the gate in this car, like I said, down on horsepower, absolutely crushing. You would have no idea that he is sub 1,000 horsepower with that run on a bigger tire than he's ever run before. Fredrik Aasbo playing things safe though, understanding that he's probably had a bit of an advantage with the collision before, not an inactive chase. I think if that collision wouldn't have happened, we would have seen Freddie on the door of O'Sully all the way through. But Freddie, I mean, he's one of the greats of all time.
Unarguably.
Yeah, he's for sure.
I mean, all across the globe.
When we get into FD in specific, he has more wins, more event wins than anybody else, more event wins than James Dean. So you can't discredit Fredrik Aasbo, 3-time champion and just an icon in the sport. And, you know, he knows how to play this correctly.
Yeah,
so.
18 wins overall. It's very impressive. Just that bears repeating. What a weapon. Here we go. Fredrik Aasbo, Connor O'Sullivan, and I think the contact is going to unfortunately knock out O'Sullivan, and it does.
What's up, guys? We're out here at Long Beach. It's 90 degrees. The car is 200 degrees. This thing saves my life right here. Paragon Cool shirts, things a must. Go check them out. What's up, guys? That's a wrap for Top 32. We got knocked out by Fredrik Aasbo. It was a sick battle. I drove as hard as I could. The guy had an awesome lead, put me in a good position to have a good chase, and then I laid down a heater for a lead. So I'm happy with how I drove this weekend. We got a lot of good seat time. We got some data for next year. So 2026, we're coming swinging. But yeah, it was a sick weekend. Cars in one piece. The team absolutely killed it. So big thank you to all those guys, and I'm ready for round 2 in Atlanta. See you guys soon.